You know what else is classic?
What?
The concept of the Super Bowl.
Oh, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Da-da-da.
I think we get sued if we continue.
That's not. Also, that's not like a Super Bowl exclusive sound.
Yeah, it's
right?
just the NFL thing,
Is that
right?
Sports Center?
Yeah.
All right. We watched Super Bowl. Did you
Yes.
watch all of it? Because I left halfway through.
Here's the thing. I watched the game
Uh-huh.
up until the final 2 minutes. And I
Of regulation?
yes.
Okay.
The main game, all
Yeah.
the way up until, and then it went into overtime, and I'm like, I'm out.
You called it?
I was, because I didn't know how long it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I was already watching it, and I was like, I'll just look up who wins after.
Wow.
But I will say those last 2 minutes were very intense.
Yes, they really were.
They were. The game was good, but I just I lost interest.
Wow.
interest.
Dude, overtime was it's pretty intense.
I totally
Jazz
missed it.
stayed up and watched it.
That's crazy.
What
But
did you have going on the next day?
I just want to play Persona 3.
You stayed up?
Oh yeah, I wasn't tired.
You did something else?
I mean, I don't sports usually.
Yeah, you don't sports.
But the game, I respect the game.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. No, I
anything
get
in
that.
life, I respect it.
I love sports, so it's very easy for me to I'm in it.
Zone
and,
in.
And it was a great game. Do you think it's rigged?
A little bit.
A lot of people think it's rigged. And ever since there was a certain Super Bowl
Yeah.
where the Patriots won, and I remember being like, maybe it is.
If it is
I mean,
rigged, it's impressive because
I don't. How could it be?
Right, that's the thing. Like, how could they fake? You can make bad passes, you know, like they can.
Bad passes,
but I don't know how you make good catches.
bad calls. The refs could be in on it.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like there was any bad.
There weren't
calls.
a ton of questionable calls in this
Yeah.
one. I don't think. It was a really entertaining game. Whether it was whether it was real or not.
Who knows?
How do you fake something like that?
I don't
People
know.
throw boxing matches. I feel like that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do though.
Yeah.
You fight for a while and then you're like, oh, I'm tired.
Do you have fun being like, ooh, is this fake? Or are you like, that's dumb?
I think it's. I don't know if I really have fun with it. It's
I don't
It's
know.
more so because I get too critical about it, and I'm like, okay, if they were to fake it, how would they do it?
Where's the moment where somebody
Yeah.
slipped up here?
Right.
I just feel like I'm at a point where like you can't put anything past the rich and powerful.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Especially with how technology is nowadays.
Yeah.
I literally like 20 minutes before you got here, I watched a video of this guy who was playing billiards, and all of them were in a triangle, and he hits it, and all the balls go everywhere perfectly in all the holes. And I was like, okay, that was kind of cool, and it looked really good. And then I rewatched it. And like 4 of the balls move at a frame rate that's like super slow, and it's super clear once you like, look at it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it sucks because like it was impressive when I initially saw it, and if I didn't rewatch it, I would have never caught it. And you got to have an eye for it. The other
Right,
day,
right.
Mom showed me a picture, and it was a bunch of celebrities when they were all younger, and all of them were AI. She had no idea. She's like, check it out, and like 4 of them had eyes that were like foggy or up. They all just look super strange.
That's
and
so weird
She
to
was
me.
so upset about it. She's like, I can't even trust pictures. I can't
Yeah.
even trust anything I'm seeing.
that does suck. That it is taking the fun out of some things, like specifically a trick shot like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I just hate the idea that like you can't trust something like that that's like a skill and
Yeah.
should be fun to watch and like, whoa, this person's really good at this thing. And I also don't get like, I mean, what's the point of that?
Views. You
Just
get-
views?
Yeah, because like TikTok, I had a video recently that hit like 50,000 views, and I made $10 from it. And it's just like, but I mean, you gotta have, certain things lined up to be paid for it. But
Sure.
if you have a video that makes 5 million views, I mean, you're
Yeah.
making a couple $100 just for,
Yeah, I guess you can monetize pretty much whatever. Right?
yeah, as long as
Interesting.
the account you have is like, it has viewership and stuff.
Yeah, but if you're doing like faked perfect pool shot videos, and but you can always tell in the comments like how good is the edit, because if all the comments are like this is unbelievable, you're like
yeah, a lot of people were saying that in the
they
comments.
got him. Yeah, they got him.
Because it does. I mean, plus you'll have people watch it multiple times because like that's so impressive.
Yeah.
And then the skeptics will watch it a bunch because they're like, okay, here's where it's fake.
Yeah.
And then the people who enjoy it will watch it a bunch. So
Right.
it's just all a trap. And
It's a trap.
It's sad.